So today we are trying to find the primary productivity of some pond water. And what we're going to use to determine the primary productivity is one of these Vernier dissolved oxygen sensors. And this is going to measure the amount of dissolved oxygen, which will then tell us both the gross and net productivity. And I've already poured some of my water sample that I put in here into the windowsill so that I can begin creating the light sample. And then I'm going to get an initial reading of my dissolved oxygen, and then I'm going to pour another bottle, and that'll be my dark sample that I'm going to put in this cabinet here for a day. So to get my initial reading, the first thing I want to do is to take my deionized water here and just kind of rinse off the tip. So just like so. And then I want to blot it dry with a paper towel. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here so I don't mix up my samples. And then the next thing I'm going to do is pour in my water sample. And I've got my sensor hooked up to my laptop here, as you can see. So I'm running the Vernier program on the laptop, and this is going to show me a graph of my dissolved oxygen, but it's going to take a while to get calibrated here because this water is a little cold, so sometimes that takes a little longer. So I'm going to be watching the results on here as I hold the sensor in here. So I'm going to go ahead, move this over. I'm going to go ahead and click collect, and then hold my probe in my water sample. So I'm just gonna wait. You can kind of see the line here, and I'm just gonna wait until I got a nice steady line and it's not increasing or decrease anymore. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the average of that line. And as you hold it in here, you want to kind of move the probe around because, oops, don't want to do that. So that you're constantly sort of bringing fresh water to the probe. Collection has stopped. I'm going to remove the sensor. And I want to find the average of this line, and I'm going to sort of take out this portion where the sensor was just sort of getting acclimated. So maybe starting from right about here, I'm going to click with my mouse and drag across this line. And then I'm going to go down and view my statistics. And the stats box pulls up here, and it might be reversed for you, but it will tell me my mean samples. So you can go ahead and see here that we have a mean of 7.9 milligrams per liter, right? So mean is an average. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 7.980 milligrams per liter as my initial dissolved oxygen levels. I'm gonna go ahead and place this bottle into the dark cabinet, and then tomorrow I will take samples doing what I just did. I will take readings for the dissolved oxygen levels for both the light and the dark sample.